El verano de 1977, una familia del barrio de Enfield, en Londres, es atacada por una entidad demoníaca. Distintos medios de comunicación realizaron la cobertura y difusión de este acontecimiento que se volvió famoso de una manera perturbadora. Todo comienza cuando la madre, Peggy Hudson, que vivía sola con sus 4 hijos, inesperadamente, en la madrugada del 30 de agosto de 1977, es despertada sobresaltadamente por los gritos de sus hijas Janet y Margaret. Cuando la madre llega al cuarto de las menores, las encuentra aterradas y llorando. Logró notar que las camas se habían movido de posición y las niñas le contaron que sus catres temblaban sin control minutos antes. Lamentablemente para la familia, las cosas solo estaban comenzando. En un momento de desesperación, la madre contacta con la policía londinense. En consecuencia, un par de agentes llegaron a la casa y, sorprendidos por las anécdotas contadas por la madre, decidieron buscar por todo el lugar alguna explicación lógica. Pero lo único que presenciaron fue otro evento paranormal. Esta es su declaración.
It came off the floor, or nearly a ½ inch, I should say, and I saw it slide off to the right, about 3.5 to 4 feet before it came to rest. I checked to see whether or not it could possibly have slid along the floor. I placed a marble on the floor to see whether or not the marble would go in the same direction as the chair did, and it didn't roll at all. I checked for wires under the cushion of the chair, and I could find no explanation at all.
A la mañana siguiente, todo seguiría empeorando. Los juguetes de los niños volaban por los aires y eran aventados a las paredes. Sin saber qué más hacer, la madre contacta con el periódico Daily Mirror para contar su historia. Por ello, enviarían un equipo para documentar la actividad en la casa. Sin embargo, cuando llegaron al lugar, nada fuera de lo normal ocurrió. El equipo de investigación ya había subido al vehículo dispuesto a irse, cuando la madre salió aterrada de la casa llamándolos de regreso. Los miembros del equipo corrieron de inmediato al interior de la vivienda, pudiendo presenciar la intensa actividad. Objetos se movían y volaban por los aires. Uno de estos objetos golpeó a uno de los miembros del equipo, pero lo más sorprendente fue cuando Janet comenzó a levitar, por lo que el camarógrafo, en cuestión de segundos, captó esta fotografía. Por todo lo ocurrido, decidieron contactar con el especialista Maurice Gross, el cual, mediante varias sesiones, investigaría y documentaría las aterradoras actividades en la casa. A continuación, escucharemos parte del audio real de estas investigaciones.
This was actually the result. You'll hear here the whistling first of all, and then the barking.
Here is this noise.
The barking here is quite extraordinary, actually.
We got a dog here.
I then said to it,
I then, as I said on the tape here, I then said to it, if you can whistle and bark and groan, then you can talk. And I asked it to actually say my name.
well, just a minute, right, we'll try again. I want you to call out my name, my complete name, Maurice Gross. See if you can do that. Very good. Let me hear you say my name again. Come on, let me hear you say my name. Come on, my name's Morris. Let me hear you say it. Morris.
Now that was the first time we heard the voice, and since then we've been hearing it again and again, and it's been getting louder and louder.
Knock 1 for no and 2 for yes.
Are you a male spirit? 1 for no and 2 for yes. There's 2. You are a male spirit. Did you used to live in this house? You did. Was it more than 50 years ago? Yes. Did you die in this house? Did you pass on? You did pass on in this house. Now why are you here? Are you unhappy? You're not unhappy. But why are you here? Is it because you want to give us a special message? No. You don't want to give us a special message.
Luego, harían una entrevista grabada a Janet y su hermana, y es en esta entrevista que algo aterrador es captado.
When did the voices start?
December the 12th.
December the 12th?
Yes.
And how did they start?
Well, one night Mr. Grove was talking about it about 8:30. He said, all we need now is the voices to talk. And that night I went to bed and can't remember exactly what happened. And
What's that knocking?
yeah, can hear it now. It goes in 3s and 2s. How we first got contacted, this was when Mr. Gross said, if there's anyone there, knock twice with yes, and if not, 1 for no.
I wonder if we did that now, whether it would answer. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? Nothing.
It doesn't
What about
always
the
do.
voices? They sometimes say things and make answers. Is that the voice now?
Yeah.
Is anybody there? The same question as I asked earlier. How many voices are there?
600.
600 the voices.
I know the joke.
How many really are there, Margaret?
I think so far we've had 10
Three.
sensible voices, but the rest of the names are absolute rubbish.
Is anybody there?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Goose Chaser's here.
Una voz distorsionada sale de la misma Janet, quien esboza una sonrisa escalofriante. Por momentos, parece ser que deja de ser ella misma y estuviera poseída. Sin embargo, luego se sabría por la misma entidad que el espíritu de un hombre de 72 años, llamado Bill Wilkinson, habría perecido en esa casa por una hemorragia. Es el que se manifestaba a través de la niña.
This voice is coming from an 11-year-old girl.
Okay.
I'm invisible.
I'm invisible.
You're invisible? Why are you invisible? I'm a G-H-O-S-T.
Because I'm a G-H-O-S-T.
Luego llamarían a los Warren para que intervengan en este escalofriante caso.
I command you to reveal your identity. Give me some sign. Is that you moving something? Give me some sign that you're here.
What I did was use religious provocation. I have to provoke it into some type of outward manifestation. And that was my point in doing that.
In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to reveal your identity.
On the following night, the family reports that the poltergeist seems to be more active than ever. Only now, its attention is focused on the family's 10-year-old daughter.
The little girl is trying to do her homework, but you can see that the chair keeps sliding backwards.
You're holding it down, aren't you? It's got that much strength to it.
Now, if you watch, you can see the little girl's legs are up on the rungs of the chair. She's not pushing herself up from the floor. The mother is not tipping that chair backwards. No. Nobody is touching that table. The table moves of its own volition.
Now, what happened in this bedroom?
Well, I heard a noise downstairs. I come up, and there was the eldest girl on the floor. But the other one's missing. So I look under this bed, I look under this one, and as I stand up, I see it. There she is, across this radio, one leg in the air, and her head hanging down. Just to prove that I wasn't mad, I yelled for my wife to come up to see what I have just seen. But she was asleep.
I ask you the question again. 2 knocks for yes, and 1 knock for no. Now, yes, that's right, you understand. Now, do you enjoy upsetting this family? You do? Well now, will you please go away? Because I think you've had enough of your jokes. You won't go away. But I would like you to go away, and go away because I think you've been upsetting this family long enough, and it's time you went away. You understand me? Please go away. Yes, you must go away. It's absolutely essential that you go away. No, you mustn't be obstinate. You must go away. Well, you must. I'm sorry, but you must stop annoying this family. You've had enough. You've had a good time. Now, please go away. All right? Please go away. I can't say any more to you now. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Toda esta pesadilla acabaría en el año 1979. Sin duda, una experiencia aterradora que quedó registrada para la posteridad. ¿Y a ti, qué parte de la investigación te pareció más aterradora? Escribe en los comentarios el minuto del video que más te impactó. Un agradecimiento especial a los miembros y patrocinadores de este canal. Si deseas tener acceso anticipado a los estrenos y más ventajas, puedes hacerte miembro del canal. Te dejo estos 4 videos que sé te van a aterrar. Esto es Realidad Alterna.